Alright, what's up YouTube? Right now we're going to go get water hoses. Actually, one water hose. We're gonna go get one water hose because I bought a pressure washer to wash the motorcycles, and I also need the water hose because if you follow my Instagram, you would know that I just bought a truck, which is a 98 Ford Ranger. I mean, it's a good truck, I like it, but it's already had some issues that I've had to deal with already. And one of them was the what is it called, the fuel line in this truck was made out of some threaded material, so the fuel line had actually ripped when I was trying to change the fuel filter. Because I've watched videos on YouTube before of people changing their fuel filters and cutting their fuel filter open and showing like how dirty your fuel can actually get. And even cars with 30,000-40,000 miles can get really dirty. Their fuel filters would look really dirty with only 30,000 to 40,000 miles. They even showed one of the cars that only had maybe like, I think it was like 30,000 miles. One had 60,000 or 100,000, and another one had 200,000 miles on it. And they were showing the fuel filters, and they were really black even for the one that was 30,000 miles. So right away I changed the fuel filter for this truck because I already know it has 168,000 miles. So I changed that right away. And because the fuel line ripped, I ended up having to, you know, finish ripping it off, and I went and followed the fuel line until I finally found where the fuel line had connected to like a metal, like a stainless steel pipe, I guess, whatever, tubing, whatever you want to call it. I found out to where it connected, and then all I did was use a little tiny, the smallest pipe cutter I could find. I bought one, and I used that to cut the line. And I just used pressure fittings, and I connected the pressure fittings to the fuel filter and then to the end of the gas tank. So that's how I fixed that. But right now I went to go get an oil change at Walmart, right? So when I went to Walmart, they told me that either my oil pan was leaking or my transmission was leaking. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, it shouldn't be that bad because it's not leaking enough to where if you look underneath the truck that you'll see like oil on the floor or transmission fluid on the floor. So I was like, okay, well, maybe it's most likely what it is just the gasket is what I'm assuming. So I went and bought Gunk, which is that name brand, you know, to get off old oil or whatever. I got the best one that they had. I think it was like, I forget what it's called. I actually have it right here. Let me grab it. Okay, right here, this Gunk engine degreaser, the heavy duty gel. And I haven't really got to use it that much yet. I mean, I sprayed it on the engine, but I haven't seen how well it performs yet. But that's why I'm going right now to go pick up the water hose, and I also need to pick up an extension, even though you're not supposed to use the extension when you use a pressure washer because it's supposed to be connected like directly to a plug. But I'm gonna have to use the extension because there's no way I can get my truck close enough to the plug I'm gonna use. But we'll see how that goes. But right now I'm at the store. Right now I'm at Lowe's, guys, so I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna cut the video and I'm gonna go inside. All right, guys and girls, I got an extension cord, 50-foot extension cord for 20 bucks, which ain't bad, for the pressure washer. And then I also got a water hose, which was only $10. Can't beat it. I mean, if I need more feet of it, I'll just go buy another one. I think it's only 25 feet. So hopefully that reaches to where I need it to reach to spray off the truck, the oil off the truck, with hopefully the engine degreaser, the Gunk engine degreaser works. But I'll get back to y'all on that. But right now I just needed to go buy the stuff to use the pressure washer. Another thing I'm planning to do with the truck is I'm gonna repaint the frame. I'm gonna send my mom actually just went to Harbor Freight to go pick me up a media blaster or a sand blaster, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully when she gets that later on today, what I'm planning to do is take off the bed of the truck and start sandblasting the rear of the frame and slowly work my way forward. But I also just need to take care of of the oil situation or the transmission fluid situation. Wherever this engine is leaking from, I need to take care of that first. That's why I went ahead and bought the stuff for the power washer, so I can clean underneath there, and hopefully that gunk works really well and I don't have to scrub as much. But probably when I'm at work, I'll go buy a scrub brush or something that I can get into tight places, so I can use that to clean off all the oil residue and hopefully see wherever this truck is leaking or which gasket is bad. Because most likely that's what it is. It's just a bad gasket. Or I'm hoping that's what it is. But I'll get back to you on that once I find out what it is. Another thing I did to this truck was I changed the suspension, the rear suspension, because the rear suspension was really bad. It was so bad that you can literally push in the suspension with your bare hands, and you're not supposed to be able to do that because the suspension is supposed to be able to support whatever you're loading into your truck. You know, like logs or whatever you're putting into the bed of your truck. The suspension is supposed to be able to hold that, but the suspension was so bad that you can push it in with your hands, which is not good at all. So I'll put that video in this video so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Alright guys, here's the suspension to my 98 Ford Ranger XLT. Push it in. If your rear suspension can do that, that means it's bad and it's time to change them. So that's what we're doing. That's bad. Out with the old garbage and with the new. Put it on. Get this side on. Where's the bolt? Bolts in, there you go. That's all it is, 2 bolts. One right there, and then one on the top, right there. And that's it. That's how you put in your suspension. Then you just repeat the process on the other side. Over there, right there. You can see it. And that's it.